Hi, I'd like, I guess, a small decaf latte with extra cream, please. Thank you. My name, oh, it's, yes, that is me, but please don't bring attention to it. I just got done with a concert. The last thing I need is more attention right now. I just like to sit at a table, drink a latte, and play on my phone for a while. I hope you understand. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Finally away from the crowd. Good thing this place is pretty small. Oh, my manager's calling. Guess the star's work is never done. Hello? Oh, sure, what's up? Wait, what, again? Wow, that's not... Yeah, I agree, this has gone on far too long. So what do we do about it? Wait, what? But that's ridiculous. I don't even have a... Actually, I'll be right there. Yeah, I just got an idea. I'll call you back. Bye. Hey, so listen, this is going to be extremely awkward, I'm aware, and I am sorry in advance if this makes you uncomfortable, but my manager just called me and said that a bunch of fans stormed my hotel room and took a bunch of my stuff. They even injured him in the process. He's at the hospital right now, and my bodyguards are furiously calling people to try and get everything back. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty situation, unfortunately. This is something that's almost happened several times now. Looks like I'll need to beef up security. But here's the thing. See, my manager and I both agree that the best way to keep fans from being, for lack of a better word, savages, is to show them that I have a partner. All the pervs who force their way backstage just to try to look at me up close or try to jump on stage during the show, or who come to expos just to tell me their wildest fantasies, I think a lot of them would stop doing that if they knew I was accounted for. And that transitions nicely into the awkward part. See, I don't actually have a partner, but I think that with your help, I could maybe fake it. Maybe you could pretend to be my partner, at least long enough for them to see that I'm taken and hopefully leave me alone. Sells? No, it shouldn't affect them that much. I mean, I know sex sells, but there are a lot of people who like me for my music, and they're my target demographic. If I lose the sales of the creeps who are willing to break into my hotel room to steal my things and injure my staff just so they can feel closer to me, that's not the kind of people I want to attract anyway, so no big loss. I'm sorry, I know I just suddenly dropped this on you without any warning, but I promise it'll only take a few minutes. I'll go to my hotel, you can walk me to the door, let the paparazzi think we're an item, and we can say I love you to each other, then you go about your day. I'll even make it worth your while. How? Well, I make a decent amount from album sales, especially nowadays, so I can pay you to do this. Hell, maybe we can make this a more permanent arrangement. You can work for me, being my partner stand-in. Maybe fight off some particularly rabid fans, and you can get on the payroll of a pop star. You wouldn't have to work at this rinky-dink little place anymore. What do you think? You had a different idea? Sure, what do you have in mind? Huh? A date? Like, a real one? So you come and pretend to be my partner, then we go on a date for real? Well, I mean, I suppose if that's what you want, it wouldn't hurt to try. There's no guarantee that things will work out between us, but I mean, you haven't really cared about my pop star status so far, and I wouldn't want that getting in the way of a relationship, so you're already scoring big points. I know 90% of the people who want to date me only want it because of my status, and I don't care about that. I just want to be seen as, well, me. Know what I mean? Yes, exactly. It's about feeling normal. I haven't really felt like a regular person in a couple years because I'm on the road all the time and have to perform shows and practice 20 hours a day and have production meetings, and frankly, it can get a little tiring after a while. They say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life, but I have irrefutable evidence that that is not true. You know what? Sure. It's a date. I mean, I was just talking about making this a more permanent arrangement anyway, and if this date goes well, then that might be more possible than I thought. So, why don't you take that apron off and get ready to go? Yes, right now. Don't worry about leaving early. I'll pay off your boss. This is more important anyway. There are 3 of you working, but there's only one person who can pretend to be my partner. Plus, I mean, we're gonna need some time to go on that date, aren't we? Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright then, shall we?